Hey, stealing the OCD. Hey, boy. Today I'm, wait a minute, yeah. Yeah, boy, today I'm, playing Dragon Valley Dizzy again. And, last time we got into this mess hall here, didn't we? And, I wasn't able to find a way to get onto this table here. After all, I'm thinking this ledge above the fireplace here might be a means by which we can get up to the platforms up above, but I seem to have no way of getting onto this table, do I here? So, instead, I'm gonna use the powerful magnet, where I think it'll come in handy, that being to open the hatch in the other royal installation to the eastern side of the map. And isn't this one rather curious here? There's a red dot in the air here, right above where I am here, just hanging in midair below the ceiling here, eh? Anyway, now that I've got a spade, I'll try digging here in this. I'm pretty sure that I tried digging here in the last video, yes. And it didn't work, did it? So let's head on to the other parts of the map where I have a feeling that the spade could be useful. I mean, this rock here, this little stone here, which came away from the boulders that I chipped through with the pickaxe to get into this section of the fortifications here. This little stone here looks rather conspicuous on its own on the floor here, doesn't it? Like maybe there could be a puzzle involving it, so maybe we should try digging into it with a spade, eh? But no, that doesn't work after all, unfortunately enough. How about with this one then? No. Okay then, this seems familiar now that I think about it, though, that we may actually need to dig into this rather conspicuously empty plot of land here in this gravestone where there isn't a grave, in this graveyard where there isn't a graveyard here. So let's dig and see. No? I suppose I could try digging into the other graves then as well. The ones which don't automatically stop me with text, that is, like this one. Yes. Sorry, Gordon, but you've got something I need, boy. Could that be gardening supplies for Dylan, I wonder, boy? You dig through the heavy soil, boy. For shame, Dizzy, you grave robber. Yeah, we don't need to drop anything, do we? This is a rather grisly indicator of our current location, isn't it? This skeleton on top of this coffin here, eh? Let's collect the coin anyway, to take it out of this scary and depressing place. And now I'll be collecting this key as well. So we're not collecting gardening supplies for Dizzy after all, even though this man was a gardener, eh? That's rather curious. An ornate key, eh? I imagine the ornate key will get us into the gardening, into the gardens, the flower gardens part of the map over to the east myself. So what do you say we head over there, baby dolls, eh? And see if it does actually work. So up we go. So we don't need the spade to dig up any of these vegetables after all, eh? That's a bit of a relief anyway. Because it means I can save my mental energy for more plausible solutions to problems, doesn't it? So, we're getting there now, to the hatch in the royal fortification over here. So we didn't need to use the spade to dig into this bridge after all. Although presumably we'd need an axe to do something like that anyway, wouldn't we, to cut through the bridge. And it would probably be wise to have scuba diving gear or an aqua lung before we went plunging into those waters beneath the bridge, wouldn't it? Anyway, yes, I was gonna say that we needed to wait for that rat to come out of hiding so that we could progress in here without getting hurt, but that ended up being kind of redundant, didn't it? Once we actually discovered the location of the rat, so to speak. Anyway, I'll drop the key here. The ornate key, which looks rather gold rather than ornate, really, myself, in my opinion anyway. So let's use a powerful magnet and see if we can get into this dungeon, eh? Use the magnet to slide the bolt away, boy. And open the trapdoor, boy. How astute of you, boy. You're a real James Bond wannabe, Dizzy, boy. Well, that wasn't much of a fall, was it? Oh, this place sure does look rather ominous, doesn't it? With the greenish tint to these stone floors and all, eh? And hopefully this water here won't kill me. I'll save anyway, just in case I do end up immersed in it. Come to think of it, I think that seems safer myself than leaping over it, yes. Oh, look at that, a ring at the bottom of the moat water. Yes, I do dare say we'll probably need scuba equipment and flippers to get down there myself. And look at this rather curious hook embedded in the wall here. Makes you wonder if we'll have to do something with this, like fit a rope in there or something, doesn't it? Okay then, such diverse sea life in that moat as well, isn't there? Seems rather cruel, actually, having them in such small, enclosed underwater space, doesn't it? And, just above the hook here, it looks like the wall between the moat water and this basement section of the castle is rather precariously fed, doesn't it? Like, if we're not careful and if we mess around with this wall too much, we could end up having a leak in here. I mean, this could already be a leak, this little bit of water, couldn't it? I'm not quite sure though, when all is said and done, Sonny Jim. It looks like it could be a little skull of a skeleton directly below me at the bottom of the screen, doesn't it? Anyway, let's progress. Oh, that was rather shocking, wasn't it? That spider there all of a sudden. Definitely afternoon, I don't really like the sound of that. So, can we climb onto this rope? Yes. And strangely enough, we appear to sink downward. I'm not gonna try getting that coin just yet. So let's just gradually sink down this rope here. Oh, that's rather grim, isn't it? That skeleton hanging upside down in that dung tank there. Seems rather sadistic indeed. Oh, I hope I don't get hurt. Oh look, there's Denzel. Denzel's hideaway, I'm a poet and I know it's Sonny Jim. Yeah, there's that skull, it looks like, right above me. Above the ceiling there. Isn't that a cute radio that Denzel's got playing in here, by the way? Maybe that was the thumping that we were hearing, And as usual, he's leaning against a wall in a rather cool and carefree way as well, isn't he, with his sunglasses? Denzel, what are you doing down here, boy? Don't look at me, bro. What's the matter with you today, boy? Nothing, man. Just leave me alone, bro. He hides his face in the shadows, boy. Okay then. Let's, help him deal with his shame, You have dance of the spot concealer, boy. But you might appreciate this dance. Come on, you're a lifesaver, bro. Here, you can borrow this. With a smile on his face, Denzel struts away, boy. Ah, yes, the aqualung gear that we were so seeking after upon discovering that moat up above. With the ring in it. Anyway, can we interact with this radio? If not, just to smash it. I guess not. Anyway, now that we've got the hatchet, maybe if we can't get into the water underneath the drawbridge, we can at least break through the bridge over to the west and get in that particular body of water under that bridge. That's my plan for the time being anyway. Oh, I'm having a bit of difficulty jumping up there, aren't I? Almost ended up dirtying myself in the water again with all that tumbling too. So, to decide what I need here, I'll take the horseshoe. As I don't really think a megaphone would be much use to us underwater, would it? And yes, I wonder if flippers do come complete with the scuba gear which I'm currently sporting. Another drawbridge, I hadn't really thought of that being a drawbridge before. So now that we're coming to the bridge, any time now I'd imagine we should save before trying anything particularly rash here, I think. And now let's try chopping through the bridge. You chop away at the bridge with the hatchet to form a hole, boy. I'll fix it later, boy, I promise, boy. Wee-oh. The riverbed, and I don't really like how that gem or emerald down below looks like an eye. But we do have another coin here at least. I'll collect it anyway and see what it is, and hope that I don't get hurt by this sea life. Emerald eye. Not sure what to make of this, or at least it doesn't have, a pyramid surrounding the eye, so, maybe it's not entirely bad and occult. So, how am I gonna get out of here without getting hurt? Looks like these little fish take slight diagonal diagonal swimming paths, doesn't it really? Kinda hard to notice, in fact, unless you really study them. Anyway, let's see if I can do this now. Ouch. Yes, lost an unfortunate amount of health there, but I'm out now anyway, so yeah, that doesn't really look like a pyramid shape that the eye is in, does it? But does look like a rather reptilian looking eye though, doesn't it? So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this, really. No matter. Let's press on to the east here, and I'll see if I can open the doorway to the gardens with the ornate key. Yes. That sounds like an idea, sounds like a plan. So, I'll drop the scuba gear, and let's go this way to the east. I sure wonder how I'll get in here though, doesn't it, to get the ring. And I'm keeping the emerald eye on my person in case I'm able to use it on something soon. That way we can be rid of it within a relatively short span of time, probably. And just like that, I didn't lose any health traversing that sewage, that poor drainage area. So let's see if we can use the ornate key to get into these lost gardens, eh? After all, it does seem fitting that a nice looking ornate key would get us into a garden section of the map, doesn't it? Yes, you used the key on the rusty rock, boy, and the door creaks open, boy. Yes, so in we go, and let's hope there's not more snakes in there like what we can see coming out of the masonry up above. Let's just say that they're flowers to make them seem less scary, eh? After all, they aren't snapping at me, trying to bite me and startle and traumatize me. Serenity, eh? And we've got some mushrooms, but they were concealing a coin. So I imagine the mushrooms won't bear any real relevance to the plot or puzzles for that matter, but hard to be sure in this day and age, isn't it? And what could be the purpose of this stone slab underneath this tree, I wonder? Could we pull it out of the ground using the horseshoe as a magnet, even though I've already had a magnet as an item? No, but then again, you'd imagine... Oh! You'd imagine the horseshoe being a lucky item. And who would appreciate a lucky item better than a leprechaun? Like Seamus the leprechaun, eh? I'm feeling very smart all of a sudden, even though all of my viewers at home probably figured that answer out in the previous part, maybe even the first part if I had the horseshoe back then. And this looks rather sinister, doesn't it? This overgrown bushy area here, which I can't see in. Which I can't see myself in. Fortunately, if we try to stick to the light green path, it seems we're able to find a route through this. Makes you wonder what that little purple thing could be, though, doesn't it? Maybe one of those scary snake-like flowers. And I'm guessing this is a coin down below us, yes. But seemingly we can't actually interact with this purple-looking flower thing anyway, so off we go. No, that's a rather threatening sight, isn't it? These rather sinister red-looking firefly-type things here. And I'm guessing that's where we need the emerald eye. And yes, presumably that pink thing in these bushes is one of these flowers. Like what you can see in the tree above me there. Anyway, let's be heading off back this way. No coins hidden in Dad's vegetation. I'm gonna take these mushrooms with me as well, just to... Never mind. I was gonna say, just in case they end up being useful to solve a puzzle or something, but... I'll leave the emerald eye here and take the pot of butter. And, let's go. I hope I don't die here. I'm remembering now that that poor drainage area is easier to do the more I remembered. I think we could just hold the direction key and the jump key as we leap over it, in fact. I'll take the pot of butter with me, as I don't think it'll be useful towards the east of the map, but I'm not quite sure when all's said and done, Sonny Jim. What could we use the grapple rope for? I mean, I had an idea before, but... I mean, maybe it could be attached to that hook in the dungeon below us, but I'm not quite sure. Let's try it anyway. Here we are. No. Oh well, let's be getting up, and I'll try giving the ball a shoot to Seamus the Leprechaun, eh? See if he's grateful for it. Without it can be considered an item of luck, can't they? Symbolic of luck. And it would make a refreshing change from having to give Seamus shamrocks all the time, wouldn't it? After all, if we keep giving him shamrocks, eventually Ken Shamrock is going to be rather suspicious regarding the depleted shamrocks within his shamrock storeroom, isn't he? And we don't want Ken Shamrock getting mad and threatening to throw his fists around if we are forthcoming with the details regarding his rather mysteriously missing shamrocks. Oh, yes, we don't want that indeed, so... Let's see if we have the right idea with the horseshoe here, eh? No? Unbelievable. Well now, wonder what I could use to bypass those fireflies then. Don't suppose the aroma of butter would drive them away, maybe? It seems like it could be a possibility, but I feel like I might be grasping at straws also. I don't remember what Dora wanted either. Maybe picnic supplies or something. Not sure. Oh, and I suppose I could try using the rope in the kitchen sections of the royal fortifications here, couldn't I? You know, to get up to those platforms with all those cooking items. Now there were so many of them that I was thinking that surely one of them might end up coming in handy to my cause. I thought I was actually going to reach that naked flame from that torch. And by the way, seems familiar that we're going to be using the grapple rope in this particular kitchen, but not sure. I mean, there's a hook there after all, isn't there? So let's try this. Yes, you swing the rope, and the grapple clings to the hook. Right. Yes, aren't I smart? Strange how we aren't gradually sinking down this rope, isn't it? Hey, could that be the shamrock we need to give to Seamus? No. Okay then, I'll try interacting with all these items until I'm able to pick up one. Like the cereal, for instance. Doesn't really look like cereal, does it? But it does have a leprechaun-like face on the front cover of it, doesn't it? So, does make you think that Seamus could want that after all, doesn't it? And before heading over to this platform, I'm gonna save in case that fly hurts me. After all, as Dizzy, we do have a rather delicate constitution, don't we? But no, it doesn't hurt me, fortunately enough. Whee! Can I get out of this window covering, I wonder? No, thought things might have changed after I managed to open the drawbridge or progress with puzzles or something, but I guess not. So, you could want a cereal. Maybe Seamus or maybe Dora. I'll leave the horseshoe and take the megaphone. And as these soldiers from Half-Life would say, let's go. Whee! Can't remember completely what's above in the highest section of this particular part of the royal fortification either. Always fun leaping down hills, except when you fall face first into rocks at the bottom of hills, that is. That's how you learn not to roll down hills when you're a child, isn't it? From unfortunate little mishaps you have when you fall face first into hard rocks at the bottom of hills. Anyway, because Dora's probably closer to my current location, I'm gonna head to her first before going to the leprechaun with the cereal, just in case she actually wants the cereal. And can we talk to Denzel again now that he's changed his location? No. And now I see he's back to tapping his feet rather than just casually leaning against a wall, even though he has no musical source to dance to. Throats get a bit dry again, isn't it? Anyway, let's try giving Dora the cereal. No. Oh well. I'll see if we can leap down this way as well, but I'll save beforehand for safety's sake. In case I get hurt, you understand. I was lucky that spider was high up there, wasn't I? Okay, then let's try the cereal with Seamus. Look, Seamus, I found these, brave boy. I mean, look, found, baby. Stole, you mean, laddie? I did not forget the swords, baby. There was no one there in the castle after all, baby. Oh, yes, you. Oh, Dizzy, thanks for finding them. I must repay you, young man. No, that's fine, baby. Although, how am I gonna progress if he doesn't repay me, eh? No, I must, baby. Take this potion, laddie. It'll help you breathe underwater, baby. No, really, baby, go on, son. The magic ingredients is crocus, laddie. Baby. Oh, alright, baby. Thanks, Seamus, baby. Yeah, I'm not that stupid, baby. I mean, Seamus here isn't the type that we'd want to buy a used car off, is he, eh? Suspicious potion, eh? I wonder who or what we'll be giving this to. Come to think of it, I do have an idea now. And since we're close to him, let's give it a shot. After all, we wouldn't want to drink a suspicious potion ourselves, would we? But there is someone more deserving of such a beverage, shall we say. But, and it's not Sendo. Well, no. I thought I remembered Doddery suffers a different fate than, shall we say, consuming a rather strange beverage. But wonder how I'll progress now. But what if I've been going for about half an hour now? I'm gonna just try something before bringing an end to this part. Something that has the potential to be rather dangerous. But if I can do it, then it's going to leave my total amount of coins looking slightly more impressive, isn't it? So that I can feel better about my progress in this part. And that involves heading down this hatch over here. Come to think of it. Maybe the horseshoe will help down here after all. With this contraption here. Involving this rather hazardous and dangerous looking machinery here. Seems like I jumped too high to be able to get through it without getting hurt. But no, fortunately it doesn't seem to be collapsing down on us, impaling us. But can I get up here to this mechanism without getting killed? Yeah. But I can't seem to do anything with it, maybe. Oh well. That's no biggie. And I'm just gonna get out of here. And, I'll save. And let's come out to the game and see how long our video's gone. Wow, it isn't about 40 minutes already. So, yeah, time to bid you all farewell, folks. So goodbye and see you next time. Adios.